Yes, my friends, welcome back tonight, my friends, as we take on Cardiff City quarter-final Carabao Cup. And we're taking on Cardiff without Esteval Willian. I think one of these surprise exclusions from the lineup today has been the omission of Esteval. Now, at the time of streaming, I don't know whether Esteval has an injury potentially. That's why he's not even part of the matchday squad. That could be a possibility. Who knows? Let's see what happens. But hopefully we get some answers on that. I don't think that our game entirely rests on Esteval's inclusion in the team or not. But I can't lie, it's always a bit disappointing when we're not really seeing this kid getting as many games, because at the moment, our games can be a little bit boring. But I do think that Esteval is definitely like a breath of fresh air. Like, he definitely offers that excitement that can be missed from our games sometimes. Now, I'm curious to know what's happened with Esteval's omission. Is this like precautionary? Did he not make the team or something? I'm curious what it could be down to. But I don't know. We're gonna have to go into this game, you guys, without Esteval and kind of just accept that. So, what's your thoughts in the comments right now? Apologies if my stream gets affected. My internet's been really like weird today. I don't know what's going on. I know last time I streamed, the video just kind of cut right near the end. So hopefully none of this stuff happens today against Cardiff. Obviously, big game today. This could be our third semi-final booked in 2025, which is mad. Third semi-final booked. So let's see what happens in this game today. What are you guys saying in the comments right now? Good to see you guys here. Logic Killer, you got a bad feeling about... Nah, sorry, bro. Nah, I'm not doing any like bad omen stuff. No bad juju, no nothing, man. This team is good enough to get the result against Cardiff. And if they're not, then you're not even just blaming Maresca, who can be a bit of a scapegoat sometimes. I think you're blaming the higher-ups for buying players who aren't ready yet. That's how I see this situation. Anyway, this is the lineup on screen, you guys. As we know, no Esteval, Tyreek George playing on the right-hand side. That's going to be an interesting one to see. Bro, Norte, I need to see big things from this kid today. He most likely isn't going to have a Chelsea future and won't be here when the season ends. So if he wants to kind of remain here, if he likes life in London, if he likes being around his teammates, if he's making friends and wants to be here, I have to see goals and assists from him minimum against Cardiff. Bare minimum goals and assists. Like, he has to really affect the game and really show what he's about. And obviously Gittins, of course, on the left hand side, with two young fullback supports in Hato and Watchalong. Hato, I've got a lot of eyes on him in this game today. It's not been that easy for him. It's not been that simple. I get it. He's getting used to a new country, tactics, all that stuff. But I do think maybe his last few games he's kind of underperformed based on like his actual quality levels, and I think he has to kind of right those wrongs today against Cardiff. So yeah, I've got a lot of focus and attention on Hato tonight. Hopefully this guy steps up, has a good game, and obviously the other one's going to be Watchalong. But every time this guy plays, I mean, you're enjoying the performance. You're loving what he's doing. He looks accomplished. He looks like probably the only youngster right now out of your Gues and Georges and Hatos and everyone that is actually ready to kind of make his mark on the first team. So hopefully, great game today. Assist or goal, ideally. And he kind of creates more question marks for Maresca to have to think about. And I guess finally with this lineup, I mean, bare minimum, yeah. Badiashile Tosin, you need to be on point today. Tosin, he's up against a really interesting forwards for Cardiff City. His name, he's a Danish international. The guy is a unit up front. He's like 6'5". So you can see why Tosin has been included in the lineup to deal with him. But it seems like he's not even on the bench. No, he's not starting. He's on the bench. They're using Isaac Davis. So I guess they're going for maybe more pace. It's interesting because Yusuf Salech, his name, this is like the giant forward. He's he's on 10 goals. He's the highest scorer this season by a distance. So it's interesting that he's not starting this game. Is that because maybe they're using a different tactic? Is this Brian Murphy, the manager of Cardiff City, thinking, you know what, Maresca most likely is going to be using Tosin up front, so I'm going to use a speed demon in behind? Is that the play here? Is that the tactics? That is interesting, because I thought it was a guarantee that top scorer is starting today, and now that the top scorer is not starting for Cardiff, I got a few little question marks now about what type of surprises Brian Murphy might throw Maresca's way. So I don't think it will be a formality. I think obviously Cardiff look quite well drilled under Murphy. I mean, he's come from City's academy. You know what to kind of expect in terms of demands, expectations, tactics, all that stuff, right? So these players tonight on the starting lineup, they're going to have to be on point. And I need to see performances today from Gu, Bo Norte, Hato. These are like my main three, even more than Tosin, because for me, these are the guys that should be contributing to the team a lot more and offering more quality. I have to say I've been a bit disappointed, quite disappointed in Mark Gu. Every touch is bouncing off him. He's not a reliable platform striker. He's not bringing his teammates into the game. He's creating turnovers against us. And when you can't rely upon your striker to bring you in the game, it hurts the rest of the team. And you could see that quite evidently in his last games. So I think a goal for this kid tonight, that will definitely get his confidence up. I think maybe he needs a little bit of like a confidence booster in his performance right now. So I hope that he gets on the score sheet and affects the game. But Norte, as I said, if he wants to be at this football club, goal assist minimum, bare minimum. And Hato, Cucurella should not have played all these games recently. And that tells me that Hato isn't doing the right things behind the scenes for Maresca to feel confident and using him consistently. That's the reality. I rate him. He's good. He's young. Cool. But now you're at Chelsea Football Club and you kind of have to raise your level now. And I want to see him put in a good performance. But listen, respectfully, I also understand that when you're learning how to play as an inverted fullback for like your first time, it is going to be an adaptation period. It won't be that simple. It won't be smooth sailing. So I definitely afford some grace to him in that aspect. But I'm kind of getting the vibe that we're going to see maybe Badia split wide left, Tosin middle, Action right side. And I think we'll see Hato potentially kind of coming inside alongside Moises. That's the vibe I'm getting with Santos doing the Enzo role in the team. So a lot of question marks now. Hato does play that Cucurella role in the team tonight. Let's see what he does. But in the meantime, you guys, we got like 12 minutes before the game starts. I want to go through some of you guys' questions more thoroughly. I want to kind of gauge how you guys are feeling about things. And as I'm seeing with some of the first comments, big up John. Yeah, bro. On this channel, man, you call me Nini. Yeah, that's the rules. That's the rules. I'm Nini or it's a timeout. Yes, Leuven. Levulen. Oh, I'm flipping hell. Nini, it's me again. Yes, bro. Don't worry. I didn't forget you, my guy. By the way, my name is... I love how you just already knew how to give me the pronunciation. Luvelen. Sorry, bro. I'm having such a slow moment. That's mad. Remember Hazard's hat-trick in 2015? Gittins' hat-trick loading today. Let's see, bro. Let's see, Luvelen. Let's hope that we're going to see that come back. We got some nice results against Cardiff back when they found themselves in the Premier League. So hopefully we kind of reinstate that today. And listen, on paper, man, we should be beating a League One team. Like, they can have their moments for a bit in the game. Calm. It's a cup game. They'll go for it. The fans are going to be behind them. I get it. But if we're not bagging this win comfortably, ooh, those questions, man, those conversations are going to be disgusting. They're going to be terrible. Shady Nation, they don't play to Gu's strengths. He has to come out of position to get the ball. They're starving him. I think that's also a fair point you're making, Shady Nation. I think that is a fair point. Because I guess ideally Mark Gu wants to be playing like Liam Delap, kind of just running the channels, playing off the shoulder, which he still gets the opportunities to do. But I also respect that he's young and he needs to kind of improve his overall hold-up play. And I get that when you're young too and you're like, you know, holding off like a big 6'3" centre back behind you, your touches are going to be a bit bouncy. I understand that. I do get that. But my thing is, you have a great opportunity now that the lap's out yet again. You were even lucky to find yourself back here after being on loan to Sunderland, which was another fortunate situation for yourself, that you didn't end up being the fourth choice option there after all the forwards they signed. This is a moment for you now to really take with both hands and at least play with confidence. At least feel that in your game. That's what I want to see from the kid today. Alex, yes, good to see you here, bro. The name is D. Also, guys, get out, boys. Likes up. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that. Yes, Gab, how you doing? Go cooler, Vignesh. Mate, we're going for it. We are going to win. This is a rotation test. Literally, we are Chelsea. Good. I mean, for me, this is the energy I have too, bro. Go cooler. This is the energy I have as well. We are going to win. It might be testy for a little bit. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram if that happens. I respect what the essence of the game is. It's a cup game. And we're in England. And cup games against any team in lower divisions, you know how tough they can be because these guys treat this game like their cup final. So I understand what's going to happen. But I feel optimistic that we're going to bag and still claim the points today. Get the win, and find ourselves in the Carabao Cup semi-final, you know. Real talk, you guys, I want to win this. We're not going to win the league, but getting the Carabao Cup, having like a really strong run in the Champions League, I'm talking about semi-final bare minimum, I could actually take that for the state of this season. I could accept that knowing that next season will definitely be better. So let's see what happens with that case. Any news on Esteval's absence? Not at the moment. I'm on Twitter in the background just to kind of see if any information's come out so we can understand what's going on. The fact that he's not even part of the match day squad, does that maybe allude to the fact that he could be injured, or is he ill, or is he being just being kept for the Newcastle game? Let's see what happens with the situation. But I don't know. I know some of the responses on socials is Maresca's hurting this kid's development, but I really feel like he would have played now. I think it's quite obvious that he would have played if that was the case. So let's see. I mean, I know he's not started the last like 4 or 5 games. I get that. But yeah, I don't think Maresca's omitting him from the team unless maybe he was absolutely shocking in training. But this is what I hate. Now we have to like speculate. You know, sometimes I don't want to conversate around speculation. Just tell us why he's not playing today. Let's come on. We're fans of a football club. Yeah, we're not supporting like some Fortune 500 company where we're not allowed to know the insides out. Like, just tell us why Esteval is not in the team, and let's be done with it. You know what I mean? Okay, the Wise FA Cup, Carabao Cup, FA Cup double. I would also happily take that. I'd also happily take that. I think silverware for sure this season kind of softens a lot of things. Jamrock, you got the lineup spot on. Are you the coach? No, I didn't get the lineup spot on. I had Esteval on the right hand side, but I had everything else correct. I just thought it was obvious. Obviously on my TikTok, I put it out there. Actually, my TikTok's actually doing all right, which is surprising. Like my predicted lineup got like 90,000 views now that I'm seeing. A lot of people were quite surprised at the decisions I made, but I just felt like, come on, you got Newcastle this weekend. Newcastle's about running and being powerful, and it's going to be a slugfest, you know what I mean? You're not going to use Reece James, you're not going to use all these big guys against Cardiff City tonight, right? Why would you do that? Away from home too? Absolutely not. So I think we good. Go cooler. Mate, what's your honest take if you were Chelsea manager? A short, crisp advice to Maresca. I think I've been saying it quite a lot. I'm going to keep saying it again. Just know when not to overcomplicate things. That's it. I think it's a good manager. I back him. I like him. I think 7 times out of 10, he's doing a lot more good than anything bad he's doing at all. He learns from his mistakes. I think for myself, if you guys want to know my honest opinion, and I don't know if you guys relate, but I think sometimes we can just be quite boring to watch. If we're being honest, we can be a bit boring to watch. And I think one of the reasons, I got a super chat. Let me just answer that quick. Yes, Chris, thank you for the $5, bro. I appreciate it, man. Blues Brothers rolling 3-1 to Chelsea. All right, you guys, chat, man, in the comments. Let me know what your predictions are right now. As I explain to you, like, my honest thoughts on Maresca. Yeah? But for me, I think what doesn't help him, I think what kind of creates this animosity, is that a lot of our games can be quite boring to watch. Let's be honest. They can be boring. So if you've had to watch a slogfest of a game, where we're playing it out from the back, just passing it sideways, there's no real creative moments, not much spark, and then we don't get the result, I can see why it makes a lot of people's patience very short. Yeah? Very short. Because after you've had to endure that type of game, to get nothing from it, you know what I mean? That's like the worst feeling. And one thing I've noticed is that normally out of every season, even when we've lost games, I'd still get views. But I think more in particular with Maresca, because I feel like sometimes if the games don't go right, the football can feel a little bit soulless, and you just want to be completely done with it. You don't want to see anything. You don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about outside of the same talking points. I think that's the only thing maybe that works against him a bit. And I think for me, it simply comes from those games where you're looking to break down defenses. And as I'm saying, stop overcomplicating it. Yeah, we're not going to find success because of Gusto and Kukurea inverting as attacking mids. It's not done nothing. Yeah, if it had done something, we would have seen results against this type of tactic a long time ago. We're not seeing it for a reason, because I feel like the approach that Maresca picks actually hurts us more. So that's the advice I'd give, man. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Know when to let the players' skill sets be maximized in the field. Know when to let them feel empowered. You know what I mean? Find that balance, because yeah, I'd hate this to be another game where it's going to be like a boring sideways fest where it's like 1-2-0. And, you know, listen, I'm not saying that's our games all the time. I want to get that right. Obviously, in the big games, you see the energy, you see the spark. You know, in games where teams open up, you also see that too. But that's not like 50% of our season. That kind of feels like, I don't know, 20, 35% is entertaining moments, and the rest is like a grind. And I feel like it's that grind that is kind of wearing everyone down a little bit. And I think that's why maybe Maresca gets the, you know, this like indifferent type of support around him, where people are like, well, you know what, obviously we're winning things and he's good, but if he ever did leave, would it be the end of the world? I mean, that's like the reception I gauge from him. But I don't know what you guys are taking from what I'm saying. But in 2 minutes' time, it won't matter, because the game does start then. The players are about to line up on the field right now. I'm going to be putting things on very soon. I'll answer a few more of your questions, my friends. Okay, I'm seeing 2-0s. I'm seeing 3-0s. Yes, Selik, I appreciate that, bro. Biggest fan. Love for that, man. Thank you. Shady, if we go direct, we win. Stop trying to be quiet like we're Barcelona. Stop with the sideways. Exactly. Sometimes knowing when to be a bit more direct, you know. I even think sometimes you need games where you just use like a classic back four and you let the fullbacks go wide. Like, bro, we've seen times that things have gone really desperate, and Maresca's doing like 2+2 build up, like 2-2-5-1 type of stuff. It's just like, just let the fullbacks push higher up. They can also do that. This is the thing. Like, we have players that can also just do that. It's not like that's alien for them. You know what I mean? And I just feel like this is where maybe he's overcomplicating things, and we kind of hurt ourselves in the long run. But I don't know, man. Yes, Ollie, Sup Neely, how's it going? What do you think we need to bridge the gap to be serious title challengers? Bro, we need one of those time capsules from Dragon Ball Z. So these guys can kind of like age 3 years overnight, realistically. That's what we need right now. We find ourselves in this waiting game for success. We've shown that we won't buy, let's say, your Awesome Hens or like the top type of guys to kind of support these youngers. We're like, no, why do that when you can sign the next Awesome Hen for like 1/5 the price and 1/5 the wages? Oh, you just have to wait 3-4 years. That's the position we find ourselves in right now. So I see why Maresca gets a bit frustrated, because I really believe that you would have seen more evolution in his ideas, and he couldn't really do that at the moment. So it's like taking a step forward and going back a bit. I get that, I respect that, but I think honestly, man, it's a time game now. We're waiting to see who develops, who's the answer, who isn't. And you know what? The only thing we have working in our favor is that if all these guys grow at the right time, we could be ready to take the next 3-4 years straight from that point. That's like the game we're playing, in my opinion. Paluma Nova, I think at times Enzo deliberately opts for a slower build-up, against weaker teams, so we can catch them off guard with that honest. Exactly. As we keep our structure, we set up strong to not concede goals. The football will produce 1-2 clear-cut moments guaranteed. But it's that constant boring grind to produce that 1-2 clear-cut moments, which 9 times out of 10 won't get converted. And I think that is the frustration, because you think to yourself, with all the money and all of this and all of that, is this all we have in us? Is this the only way? So I get it. I get the frustration sometimes, and I just kind of hope, just a little bit of balance, less of a complication, in my opinion, right? Anyway, okay. I'm really interested to see what Hassel's going to do. Anyway, Tyreek Judge on the right hand side brings the ball down well, but he's caught offside. Fair enough. Say less. Okay, that's it. Bonorte, that's under that ball then. I'm not watching Cardiff games. I don't know what these guys are saying, but I do know that Brian Murphy guy replaced Maresca at Man City and was also winning things with these guys like quite easily. So it's going to be quite an interesting type of tactical battle. Anyway, I'm seeing Cardiff players pushing up against some midfield. Long ball, Gittins. Is that a foul? Oh, fair enough. I think Gittins could obviously be a massive weapon for us in this game as an outlet. I mean, his quick dribbling, the tight exits, his carrying ability, I think that's going to be quite helpful for us. Mark Hughes applying pressure. Presses the centre-back on the left side. Back inside again. Ooh, increasing the tempo. Cardiff. They're not looking that confident, in my opinion. That's it, not at all. Look how long he took on the ball then. That's it. Can we take advantage now? That's it. Action Pung. Back to Torsen. I mean, that's an ambitious ball, man. Like, what was the point? Anyway, we've won the second ball at least. We have territory in their half, but I mean, no, we don't. Fair enough. So it seems like the game plan is to kind of find the wingers or release Gittins. Potentially, is that the plan? Like in 2 minutes now, we've seen 2 long balls gone his way now. I'm not going to lie, that was kind of like a brave header from Gittins then to try and attempt that. I feel like Gittins he's not one of those like weak wingers that shies away from tackles. He's not like Pulisic when he was younger, But let's see. Hopefully, listen, we take advantage of Cardiff's nerves. Caicedo, Badiachil, back to Torsen, Action Pung. Okay, another ball to isolate our attacking players against their fullbacks. Oh, another foul as well. Oh, come on. Well, what are you guys feeling about this like fast start to kind of release all these wingers now? Okay, that's good pressing from Gu. Forcing it all the way back. Pressing them. Oh, keeper. Oh, like that's SARS again. Come on, keep the ball a bit now, lads. Badia. I mean, it wasn't the best pass in Badia. It wasn't the best pass. Average possession so far this season. Cardiff, of course, they're all Man City boys, man. That's all they believe in is just possession, 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 calm. See, they'll have a few moves in them, but can they execute it though? That's what I want to know. Badia. Okay, Jorgensen, let's see what he does tonight. I mean, every time he's played against like weaker teams in obviously the weaker tournaments, he does all right. It's just whenever he plays in the Premier League, this guy looks kind of exposed a little bit. Okay, Boanorte. Come on, man. Someone like get a hold of the ball now. Boanorte's forcing things. Badia. Hasso. Oh, nice little roll over then. Yes, good play, Hasso. Gittins, Hasso. Let's see what they do today. Gittins coming inside. Gu make the run. I felt like Gu made his run. Maybe, actually, no. I don't think Gittins was on Gu's wavelength then. Come on. Oh. I mean, hopefully this is going to be like an entertaining game. Because both managers believe in the same type of setup and principles, right? Like Cardiff really spreading their back line. Okay. It feels like both midfields are trying to like win the battle right now. Ashford's. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, it might be a football game then, you guys. We could be seeing football versus football today. Johnson, if anyone ever complains about bad owners, we could use Cardiff's mid-2010s as an example of how bad it can get. Exactly. Perspective is always key, right? Hep47, Pulisic was really good under Lampard's. Jamie didn't play a winger system afterwards. Yeah, I know, like he, at 19, putting in those types of numbers, and then we never... And then Tuchel came, and then he was forced into this nothing role. I don't know. Oh, that's it. Gu, can he get there? No, he doesn't. He's all right, but not commanding enough in the books. I think so. Peluminova, Nini, do you think we leverage our central strengths enough, especially offensively? I think the reason why our central threats have kind of looked weak, man, is because I just feel like when you don't have Cole Palmer's, when you don't have players that can make runs in behind the striker, it hurts you. I mean, last season with Nico Jackson and Palmer, I think Nico assisted Palmer 3-4 times last season. And those assists was coming from Nico dropping deeper and playing balls in behind to Palmer, who's running onto them. I think that could have been the plan if the lap wasn't suffering with injuries this season. It's meant that Joao Pedro's been quite isolated, because when he does do that, I think I noticed it against Atalanta, Enzo isn't the guy to make runs in behind him. I mean, who was the other option as well? You need at least two guys making a run in behind, and they don't exist. So I think maybe Maresca knows this, but I think it's been a case of not having the right players at the right time. But even then, you know, do you maybe think about using your Boanortes and your Tyreeks and stuff who could maybe offer something? Or maybe they're not ready. I mean, you know, it's hard. Ball in the box again. Torsen deals with that. Come on, Tyreek. Action Pong. Ooh. But Cardiff are looking quite confident at the moment now. They've really like grown into the game. Okay. Damn, okay. Nah, lost it. That's it. So we're playing very quick to our attacking players in this half so far. Well, that seems to be the game plan at the moment. Watchalong. Tosin. Back to Watchalong. Oh, you cannot play it forward then. Okay, someone does. Bro, Norte, come on, drive the ball. Carry the ball forward, man. That's it. Outside of the boot to Santos. Gu. Ah, just caught under his boot then. Okay, Gias Watchalong. Come on, spread it wide. Okay, Badia. Now our whole defense is like pushed up now. Squeezing Cardiff in their half. Tariq coming inside. Oh, nice run and turn. But no one's close to him. But Norte steals that. That's it, Gu. Gittins on the left hand side. 1v1 against this man. Come on. Come on, Gittins. Oh, step overs. Keeps the ball. Corner. I'll take that. To be fair, I think Badia should be doing a little bit better then. Like, all that space. All that... You called for it as well. All that space. I wish it was like Tyreek in Badia's position then. Okay. Okay, coming inside, fullbacks overlapping for them. Okay. That's it. So we're just holding our shape right now. Forcing Cardiff into wide areas. Okay. Very like slow and tentative few minutes now. Wide again. Gittins, close your man down. That's a bit too easy then. Oh, come on, man. That is sloppy. Damn, how are you guys feeling about this half so far, man? AJ called the match is going to pens. Nah, please. I can't bear that. I'll literally turn this stream off if it goes to pens. I can't do that. Probably using him next game. Yep. Baddie with a 4-iron. To your point, I feel not getting proper 8-10s like Yildiz and Simmons. Yeah, I think so. You know, we didn't get that carrying threat, and it seems like we want them. I mean, I don't know. It's so weird for me at this point. I mean, I've got like a crazier thought now. I mean, I can tell you guys, but my thought is kind of, if I got stupid money for Enzo Fernandez in the summer, and I'm going to keep playing the way we're playing, do I take that Enzo money and use that to buy like a proper like carrying type of 8-10? Or am I going to sell Enzo so Estevao and Palmer can play in the middle together now, you know? Because that could be, you know, if you're going to have your forwards dropping deeper, your wingers can't support if they're going to be holding the width, right? So surely you need your attacking mids to be doing that. Because I don't know, like if you got that little bit of trickery and half turn and unpredictability, like behind your striker in like Palmer and Estevao, and then you have like, I don't know, Kenda and whoever on the flanks. I mean, could that be an outlet for us? I'll tell you guys, like in Football Manager, my tactic was always like 3-2-4-1. And I used like 2 proper attacking mids. I wasn't having Enzo playing there. George, interesting ball from George. But, you know, he put the ball in a dangerous area. Good hold up from Gu then. Nice, quick, sharp play. But who's in the books? Who really wants it? Who really wants it? No one. Like, that's what I like about Esteval. Esteval knows how to kind of peel off to the far post. Okay, Tosin, I don't know, man. But like I was saying, on FM, I just used like attacking mids. Obviously, I was a nerd, so I bought like Bellingham. And I had Musiala behind my striker that would kind of drop deep. Oh, action pong. Oh, all right. Oh, Gittins. Action pong spreads to the left inside. Plays it back to Hator. Moises. Oh, nice time for Moises, man. Oof, that was nice. Norte, who's he found? Ah, safe option, man. Safe option. You know what I mean? Is that the only thing you could do then? Action pong. Caicedo. Gittins. Is this going to be a game of you keep the ball, we defend, and vice versa? Because it's starting to feel like that could be the case now. Nice. Okay, nice action pong. Very good play, action pong. Like, sometimes you need that, man. Who's going to like inject a bit of threat, you know? It'll be easy to just like play that ball to Tosin, but action pong's like, how can I find a solution forwards? Would love a Wardson Caicedo pivot. If we decided to move to something like that, then I'd feel more confident in using like two attacking mids behinds. Because what would be the need for Enzo then, realistically, if you got like Wardson and Caicedo like marshalling midfield together? Because I keep thinking, man, like all these links to Yildiz and all these guys, X, Y, Z, you can't, you know, it has to make a bit of sense. So my only thing would be if they decide to cash in on Enzo to sign like a Yildiz or a more suited profile. Anyway, I think Tyreek is showing a lot of quality with his passing at the moment, looking quite good. That's yours, Tosin. Okay, played. Action pong. Yours, Badia. Q. Ah. Gittins. Okay, it's like, what, 17 minutes? I think no real shots from us right now. I mean, the stats, you're seeing the stats on screen, it's quite even. We've had 3 shots. I mean, I guess we have. It hasn't really felt like it, though. Ah, Robinson. Crossing the books, Torsen deals with that easily. Moises, nice little ball to find Norte. Yes, that's it. Is there a counter attack here? It's getting supported very slowly at the moment, to the point where Tyreek has to play it all the way backwards now. Great. Badia. Of course it's going behind. Jorgensen. That was a mad pass from Jorgensen then. Absolutely mad. Yeah, Clint's action pong, very good on the ball, damn right. Mazza, we looking like a League One team. Players look lost. This is the thing with this type. I mean, I've made this point about this type of football, right? Because it's very much about, you know, the system over everything, it just makes players look like NPCs. So like when both teams believe in the same principles, this is why a Prem team and a League One team look even in a game like this, because like you're determining the game in like a particular way, right? Tyreek, bro, Norte, that's it. All right, carry my guy, carry that ball forwards. That's it, and he's brought down. No foul. That's mad. That's it, Tolson. Good defending, Tolson. That's it. He stepped up well. Tyreek, ball of life. Oh, he tried it, but wasn't there. But even then, it's like Mark you inside the box and no one else. Everyone's behind the ball. Moises. Damn, Caicedo looks good with that captain's armband. Damn right. Butcher, but who would you say is better, Achimpong as a centre back or right back? I think Achimpong's one of those rare guys where, bro, he's equally as good centre back and right back. Equally. Obviously, he's lucky that he has a lot of opportunities to kind of carry forward and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, either position for me, man. With Achimpong, I really have. Oh, that's it. That's ours. Moises, please, can we take advantage of something? Boronode, Tyreek, take a shot. That has to be a goal. Oh, took 10 years to set himself up then. But like, why is it so... Okay, Moises plays it quickly. That was nice play, Hatso, but it's gone backwards. Tosin. Achimpong. Yes, bro, Bell, how you doing, man? Wait, why or what makes a Prem League team look equal to a League One team? I think I was saying it before, but I just think, man, when you play this like positional play philosophy and you don't have any of those like beautiful technical players that kind of, you know what I mean, like execute the ideas better, I just feel like this football sometimes encourages like a lot of like NPC decisions and play from the players, where it's like you have to always do everything for the system and the system only. You don't really see players showing personality. Oh, great. Oh, my lords. Wow. This is what I'm saying. It's positional play versus positional play today. And, you know, you don't see any type of personality or any difference from either team, because you're forcing the game down to this state, right? I don't know, man. Obviously, rare mistake from Achimpong, kind of got caught out then. The moment. One sec, you guys. Carbo Norte. Bruno Norte. Tyreek coming inside. Looking for options. Plays it back to Moises. Spreads. Gittins. Rarely has he gone facing goal, going 1v1. Every time he's getting the ball, it's back inside. just like really struggling to find any solutions right now. I'm sorry that I sound like I'm moaning and being so negative. I'll be honest, all of a sudden I've just felt tired this last 5 minutes. And sometimes I'll be honest, like when I watch us play like this, I just feel tired, you know? I just feel exhausted. I don't know why. It just hits me like this. I mean, you know what it is? I'm trying to like understand, I'm trying to like make my point better about this game I'm seeing right now. But like I keep saying, it's like positional play versus positional play. So we're literally like watching a sterile game of chess right now. Because that's what positional play does. Like it forces you to play the game in one manner. And they're the rules you have to abide by. You know what I mean? Both teams are doing the same stuff as the other right now. Moving the ball the same way, pressing the same way. It's... like everyone's just waiting for that mistake at the moment for like a third-man run to open the game up. At Champon, good play. Bro, Norte. Oh, bro, Norte again. Oh, no, Gu. I'm getting these guys mixed up. Couldn't agree more. Robel Fabregas talked about this in an interview a couple of weeks ago about how the 10 position is disappearing because of it is. And it's just like, you know, those players in that position that's brought a lot of possibility, a lot of imagination. Some of the most famous players in history have come from playing in that role. You know? I get the positional play thing, fair enough, but like, it just forces games to have to be played in a certain way all the time. And like, you know, if you had all these like silky type of low center of gravity players, they're a lot more ambitious with it in terms of like the little touches they take and skills and whatever. But like most times teams don't have that type of player. So what you're left with is always just hiding behind the system. Safe option first. You know what I mean? I look, 2v1 against him, not one fucking overlap because no one's allowed to overlap. Oh my lord, there's things I have to suffer through, bro. The things I have to suffer through as a content creator. Oh, like 30 minutes. I can't tell you one exciting thing I've seen in 30 minutes. Sorry, I'm just mourning right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to relax. Like, it makes me think, like, imagine if Maresca just inherited, like, this Cardiff City team. Like, could we still cook in the Premier League playing this way, do you think? Like, can this type of system just work on, like, any team at any level? And, like, you're instantly competing? Because Cardiff are top of the table right now. And they're probably going to win. Tried it, but I had to have read that then. Boa-Norte. The touch, you know, the touch he's receiving at the moment. It's not crisp enough. It's not tight enough, man. Oh, ay. Okay, that's not a foul. Fair enough. But for some of these guys like Santos, you know, you're playing against lower division teams. Like, they have a different mentality in these games. Like, they are going to be physical. So you have to be ready for that. Like, they're not going to respect you. That's one thing. At Chimpong, back to Tosin. Tosin, Baranota, can you do anything with quality today? Oh, my lords. But this is what I mean. Like, low-key, I can get when Marask will be frustrated that he didn't get Femin or Baranota or Simmons or stuff like that. Cool. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I could probably see both those guys getting brushed down against Cardiff tonight. Like, I thought Fermin against us, low-key against Barcelona, looked terrible. Like, he looked like he was a victim against us, if I'm keeping it real. He was... yeah, he was not that guy at all. Hasso. Oh, bro, I was watching Hasso doing positive things overlapping for Ajax, man. Oh, Caicedo forcing incredible quality with a ball. Come on, Gu. Oh, that's better. That all comes from Moises then. That drop of the shoulder playing forwards. That is like, he's the only like real quality player on this field tonight. Moises Caicedo. Gu has a bit of power behind that left footed shot. Maybe he took it a bit too late though. He had to hit it earlier. But, you know, it was alright. That's like the first real like proper shot at the moment, I'd say. But you know what, you guys? I literally just typed into ChatGPT my thoughts on the game. Because I get a bit curious to know what like AI thinks sometimes, I'll be honest with you. You guys want me to read out what ChatGPT said? Let me know if you do. Bro, no say that's better. Spreads it wide. Hasso, come on, get forward. Just be positive. Be positive. Back insides. Like, what was? I mean, what would happen if Hasso was like, you know what? I'm gonna not pass the ball inside. I'm gonna run outside and force a cross. You know, like, this is what I mean by the possibilities in the game just don't exist when everyone hides behind the system. Because I've seen them do that before. So why did he not feel like, you know what? I'm on the ball. I got spaced down my flank for the first time in 32 minutes. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take it to the byline. I'm going to force a cross. Because it's better than playing it inside to watch Tyree George lose that ball then. Okay, I'll tell you guys what ChatGPT said. My question was, listen, you know, I can't see the quality difference between us and a League One team. And it feels like it's due to positional play. It feels like the game is being forced to play in one way and one way only. And GPT says to me, yeah, you are making a real point. When both teams commit to positional play, the game gets standardized. That means everyone holds zones. Distances stay correct. Pressing triggers are predictable. Risk is managed. With rest defense behind the ball. The ball is circulated to probe, not to attack immediately. So we're seeing a probe fest at the moment. That forces the match into one language. Controlled circulation. Wait for the perfect lane, reset if it's not there, and when the game becomes low chaos and low transition, the quality gaps get visually compressed. Because the obvious gap between Prem and League One usually shows up in chaos moments, which is the players are taking responsibility. And those moments are broken presses, transitions, 1v1 duels in space, second balls, sprint recoveries, repeated high-speed actions. Positional play tries to remove a lot of that chaos. So the underdog can look like they belong for long stretches, not because they're equal, but because the structure reduces variance. The quality difference still exists. It just shows up in subtler stuff, which is speed of decisions, timing of third man runs, weights, angle of pass to break lines, how quickly you turn possession into a shot, how clean you are after losing possession. So your statement, it forces the game to be played in one way only, is basically shared structure narrows the visible gap. The real test becomes who can add the extra layer, which is like tempo change, rotation, 1v1s to break the mirror. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think, again, you're gonna get the most perfect answer from AI. Let's keep it real. That sounds like we need a clinical players, but less quality. ChatGPT will agree with any point you make and argue for it, by the way. Just say you actually think the exact opposite and it will agree. I mean, I hear you, but I think the context of the point I was making wasn't like for it to agree to the point I'm making. I think, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. You can't really blame players who are looking for game time for not doing more brave things. Yeah, I hear you. But again, like, you guys wanted an explanation behind why Cardiff can look the same level as us, even though we're a Prem team and they're a League One team. And for me, again, it's the fact that the game is just reduced to all this positional stuff nonsense all the time, you know? But I mean, I thought the answer it gave was correct, to be honest with you. I mean, it sounded like it kind of broke things down perfectly, in my opinion. Yes, Ollie, appreciate it, bro. Thanks for that, man. You guys know that I need to come with the visuals, like at least bare minimum. Action Pong, he's the only guy offering a bit of anything. Action Pong, I don't even blame him for trying something, real talk. I don't even blame him. Yes. Of course Moises was going to get there, man. Mad player. The rationale still stands. If our first team was playing, we'd have scored. Maybe we might have one goal from a set piece. But I mean, are we going to be 10 times better? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, 37 minutes in. Look at the expected goal threat. I mean, I don't even care about the shots, but the stats on the screen are telling you that all the shots are like low effort. They're not testing, they're not dangerous, they're not doing nothing. Oh, Action Pung, get the footwork right, that's it. Controls the situation. Come on, step out, carry it. Bro Norte being on the ground more compared to playing any forward pass, which is mad. That's it. Both teams cancel each other out playing in the middle. It's... Come on, man. That's it, Gittins. Hato. Norte. Does he get brought down again? Guy's got no strength, man. Gittins, that's it. That's it, Gits. Back inside again. Oh, fuck me, man. George inside. Backwards. Caicedo. Moises. What a ball. Add a bit of quality and pace in the game. Gittins. I mean, what is the eye of the needle nonsense, bro? Just shift and force a shot. Please, please, please. What I hate about this football sometimes is that this is the type of football that like Netflix would probably produce, where it's like you don't even have to fully focus on the game. or concentrate that much. You could be on your phone, you could be doing other things in the background, because the game's still going to be played the same way. It's still going to keep going on without any real moments of excitement or flair. And you just have to stay alert for the goals going in or against you. Like, oh, mad touch. You know what I mean? Like, what outside of that Moises pass and like one run from Watchalong, like, where's been at the standout quality in this game? Like something that takes your breath away, or just a moment or something. Just like Netflix football, man. Badia still 10 years on the ball. 10 years on the ball. 10 seconds, bro. 11. 12. All of that just for it to go backwards again. Oh, boys. I know I'm sounding like such a mug right now, but I'm actually struggling with this game. I gotta keep it real. I'm actually struggling with this game. Did you see Badia? I was counting the seconds. 12 seconds on the ball. It wasn't even getting pressed. Believe that. Not even getting pressed. Yeah. And then that's the decision he's coming with after 12 seconds. One interruption. Bro, I'm actually struggling. I gotta keep it real, man. This is a struggle. Gittins. Okay, nice touch. Come on, Gu. Come on, just turn and run, please. Quality, quality. Oh, I'm done. Buonanotte. Oh, my lord. Oh. I think this is the issue right here. I just think being a fan, it feels like too much of a commitment to have to engage in Chelsea when this is the football most of the time, you know? This really is the football most of the time. Badia, I know. I don't know what's happened to Badia, but I'm just getting a bit sick and tired, you know? If you don't have the confidence to take these moments without call, then you might have to go in the summer. I'm sorry. Yeah. F all, man. Absolutely nothing. Free Mudrick. Nova, it's mad how we spent close to $100 million on Gittins and Garnacho. Bro. Useless. Now, real talk, man. I mean, I made that video in the summer when I was a bit critical of the moves we were making or not making, like Ekitike, this, that, indifference on Manion. I was like having a discussion around obviously the ambition, what the strategy is if we're looking to really improve. At the time, people are like, oh, you're making this video too soon. You're making it too soon. I think sometimes I make points too soon that I should maybe learn to keep for a better day. Hato, can he go forward, please? Thank you. Don't go backwards. Oh, my lord, these guys. Quality is in the... Bro, this is not quality, man. This is an ordeal. Real talk, this is an ordeal. Bro, Norte, do one thing good in this half. Take this guy back to Brighton, man. I'm done. Please. I'm saying January, end this guy's loan. There is no need for him to be here realistically. Let's keep it real. There is no need for him to be here. If you can't take advantage of a moment in a game like this, please, yeah? Please, it's time to go. Real. But again, that's what you're doing. Wasting all that time. Kudus was the main guy to sign, and I stand by it. I don't rate the fact this idiot went to Spurs, but he was the guy to upgrade the system. And the club, they can't execute the key guys to make the difference. Thank Moyes. It's literally just Moyes' quality. You idiot, Badia. I'm just done with this guy, bro. Real talk. I don't know what. I just don't understand him. I don't understand his mentality. I don't get it. Bro, the ball playing I've seen from him, and I saw him play live, yeah, in the Conference League final. Look like majestic on the ball. This is the same baddie I'm seeing. I know he's got injuries, but the injuries take a toll on this guy, man. It's like he comes back half a player, and then you have to wait like another year for him to get back to the basics. Sorry. Hamuda, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. This second team is useless. How Badiashile is playing for Chelsea is terrible. I don't understand why you rate him. Also, Gittins was so bad. I mean, I was literally just mid-run around Badia. I mean, when he's there, you know what I mean? When he's not injured and has a few games behind him, you know, you see something. But the thing is that his entire career with us has been stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. And when he stops, he needs like 10 years to start again. And you just can't keep going through the same motions with him anymore. You know, the fact that he's not ready to instantly come back, no matter that he's playing against a League One team. Now, real talk, bro. Like I said, I'm at a point with Badia where unless he's doing something dramatic before the season ends, I'm seeing him as someone that you sell. I see him as someone you sell now at the end of this season, realistically. I just don't think he's the guy. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather that goes to Mark Gurley, make a move for him. Gurley, Fofana, Colwell, I can live with that. Yeah, Jalaba, Gurley, Fofana, Colwell, and Achimpong, yeah, I can live with that. I think that's good. But yeah, I think all these French experiments, man, from Lawrence Stewart, you know, Disasi and Kunkus. Imagine we wanted to sign Matisse Tell. I mean, I was saying during those links, I don't know if he's the right guy for us. I don't know if he's doing anything. I think that's been proven. But right now, we've just seen one of the... I mean, I feel like I say this all the time, one of the worst halves of football this season. I mean, how many times can a man even say that? And it's not even half a season yet. This is the thing. I know Gittins has been absolutely mids. Let's keep it real. But at the same time, you guys, when I watch other teams play and when I see their wingers having easier games, you know, they're allowed to showcase their abilities, you know, take risks. They don't have two guys on them all the time. Like when I see that type of possibility, it's like I sympathize for the Chelsea wingers who don't have that. Imagine you've got Hato. And bro, we've watched one half of football where not once have you seen Hato make an overlap wides so Gittins can come inside. And the mad thing is, if both these guys was playing for Ajax, they would have been doing this like literally the first game of the season. But because of how we play, we just don't like creating that possibility. And I don't understand why. Everything's just going back inside for what? Sometimes it's just fucking stupid, in my opinion. Like, you see a moment for a man to just go to the byline and force something, but he prefers to play it inside instead. It's actually atrocious stuff I'm seeing right now, and it's just boring. You know, this is why... Listen, I rate Maresca. You know, I always have to do context talk all the time. It just gets boring having to contextualize everything. But, like, I'm not going to lie, man, for 60% of the games last season... It's just this boring slog grind fest of a game that I think this is why the support isn't unilateral, because a lot of the fan base, I'm sure you guys even watching this, it's just like this football just does nothing for you, right? You know? And I hate that now. Maybe as I'm getting older, I just have like a physical reaction now where I physically feel myself feeling drained watching us play. And that's mad to even feel that way from watching a game where you're like hundreds of miles away. But you guys, please send in your chats, send in your questions, send in your super chats. You've heard me moan a lot now. I wanna give you guys the platform to moan and complain now. Like, what are some of the core issues that you're seeing right now? For me, you know, this Netflix football that we play is just, it's so sterile. It's so boring sometimes. It's the type of football where you can just like be on your phone and text, and you know, maybe this is why, you know, a lot of accounts on Twitter are quite big, because you can afford to not engage with the game for 50% of it, because what are you really missing out on realistically? You're not missing out on nothing, you know. Have the volume on, wait for the goals to be scored. You can kind of just envision and predict most of the game being played out realistically. But I'm starting to have these mad thoughts where I'm thinking Maresca might be bad for business for myself, you know. At least with Pochettino, when we messed up, there was real talking points and conversations. You know what I mean? There was like a lot more that you could, you know what I mean? Bro, Kelechi, respect for the super chat, but bro, don't act like I called out for Bro Norte, man, please. Like, come on. You can't say that, man. You actually can't say that. I'm sorry, that's absolute cap, bro. You can't say I specifically called out for Bro Norte. Please. Because I did not call out for Bro Norte at all, my guy. I need the receipts, bro. I need the receipts, man. You post them on Twitter, post them anywhere, please. Calling out for Bro Norte. No. This entire B team is bad, but they're all talented, so the problem can't be the players. I think the problem is it's just our approach to games. That's what I keep seeing. We can't keep expecting players to kind of like master this all the time, you know? Like I said, you don't even see guys play to their instincts. I told you one example where Hato receives in Cardiff's half. If he was at Ajax, his instinct is to go to the byline and force something, but instead he plays it inside again. And then the ball finds itself to Tyreek, who miscontrols it, and then Cardiff City win back possession again. Like, you just see millions of examples like this. You know, no one takes any risk. We don't have any wide overlaps or overloads that do nothing for no one. Everything's played in the middle, and it's up to Bro Norte to keep his legs on the ground and not get brushed off. But you know, it's just, I just saw it. It's the approach to this game is just boring and mids. Because again, Cardiff also played the same way with this positional stuff, man. Pep Guardiola. It's mad that this Pep's even moved away from this, which is the mad thing. He's even moved away from this, but Arteta and Maresca and all these men under him. Why I feel we might draw or lose the game, please. Prodigy, with this system, we have no attack. We have no, exactly, you know. You're not even like giving like you, here's a cross to attack, you know what I mean? There's something that's basic like that. It doesn't even exist in the setup. JT, players don't make runs, they make foolish passes. Nah, it's not just that, man. I just feel like I've just seen too much of this game. And this type of game just feels too identical to every other game I've seen. Where I just, listen, obviously for the B team players who aren't playing week in, week out, obviously they're not going to be as patterned and as crisp as the other ones. You know what I mean? I get it. But I don't know, man. I just think that the instincts a lot of these guys have for the system, it doesn't really complement them as much. It's like they haven't been like brainwashed enough to kind of be completely in sync, is what it feels like. Again, Gu, that's the only bit of forward play was like Gu shot from the left sides. That's the only bit of, again, you know what I mean? The only bit of real quality, I would say, in this entire half from us. Moises Caicedo dropping the shoulder, releasing Gu straight away. That's it. After that, nothing else. Mazza, approach, mentality and swagger. They need to boss their positions and we're fine. Sally, we may be to review if this is the level of Maresca's coaching. I don't think he can inspire a team game in, game out. I don't know. I think he can. We've won things. We've done things. You know what I mean? But I just feel like, I don't know, man. Bro, I got another super chat. Hamuda, respect for that, man. Really appreciate it. Even £10 is too much, bro. But love for that, man. Maresca is, okay. Maresca's systems isolating wingers against two defenders. Exactly. with no support is killing us. So frustrating to not have fullbacks overlap. How long can we wait for him to wake up and change that? And this is what I mean by, this is what I would love to see. These are the tweaks I would like to see Maresca introduce. I've said since last season, it would be nice to see overload of one side to free up the other. Yeah? It would be nice to be able to see a fullback, because we keep signing all these. Why are we always signing these technical guys that can step out, that can fucking carry, that can beat their man, that have press resistance, when all they're told to do is play inside and play backwards? Like, what is the point of even signing that guy realistically? Because he's not going to showcase that, you know? You got Hasso, who's got the pace and got the technique. And this man can't, not once has overlapped Gittins on the outside. Not once, you know? It's mad. It's just like insane to me sometimes that we keep forcing this, man. But again, we've seen it since last season. The wingers have two guys on them and it just encourages balls inside. I rate Esteval for being too naive to let the system destroy his spirits, because he will still, if there was 5 guys on him, he's still going to go on the dribble. That's what I love about the kids. Yeah? But that's only Esteval. That's not a common thing to have that type of energy. I don't know. It's just like not enough done. And even if like Gu scored that goal or Boanorte didn't trip over himself 10 times in this half, the system's supposed to create 1 or 2 clear-cut chances that win you the game. And then that's that then, you know. It's still not enough. And it's Surly. Thank you, Surly. We haven't seen a successful striker since Diego Costa with 21 goals. And he was lucky that he was fed by Fabregas and fed by Eden Hazard. And actually, the system encouraged the players to play to the striker outside of Lukaku. And then all of a sudden, Tuchel decided that he's going to stop using Lukaku properly. We've not done that with any forward at Chelsea. And we've signed 1 million of them over the years. I don't know, man. I think sometimes the games look that complicated. And I can't believe it. But I'm actually rating Guardiola so much. Because I saw it with the business they did in the summer. You know, with the strategy to play towards Haaland. He's like, if I got the best striker in the world who can get me 50 a season, my chances of winning things if this guy keeps on scoring goes up here. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do little like useful things too, like signing more technical players that can kind of problem solve a lot better. Like there's a great example pick here I want to find for you guys that really explains the things that Man City do to open up possibilities that we don't do, which is really frustrating. Let me just like put this pick up on screen for you guys. But here, like little things like this, you guys, little things like this, you know, like you see there's this constant encouragement to like move. You know what I mean? There's that constant encouragement to move and arrive and enter into spaces that, which you just don't see with us. Yeah, you don't see with us. Look at Doku coming inside to force that fullback inside so O'Reilly can make the overlap on the other side. You know, you're telling me that Gittins and Hato couldn't produce that once in the first half. Not once in the first half, bro. You know? Look at all the connections that players have to each other. You see what I mean? But again, I look at Man City, I also think it's the technical profile. Look, you got like Doku, Cherki, Foden, Silva, 4 low center of gravity kings on the field right now. It's no surprise they can find possibilities, right? And then it's just about who arrives in the spaces outside. Like, it seems to work. They score a lot of goals. I don't see why we can't implement some of these things. I'll be honest with you. Your video yesterday, bro. Again, bro, love for the super chat, man. My video yesterday, the one title, yeah, Thiago's return at 13-14. Please own up to it. Bro, that's just bro, that's a predictor lineup video, my guy. Predictor lineup video. Predictor lineup video. You didn't hear me say that if he's not going to take advantage of this moment tomorrow. It's looking long. Bro, sorry, man. I respect the super chat. Love for that. Obviously, you're a fan of the channel. Respect for that too. But we're going to have to disagree on that, man. We're going to have to disagree on that big time, my guy. Because, yeah, for you to think that I've advocated for... Sorry, bro. I think you might have misinterpreted what I'm saying, man. I think you might have. Because I was saying I need to see Boanorte do something in this game. I don't remember mentioning that I love Bernorte, and he's, I don't know. Bro, I don't even know the point you're making. Real talk. Unknown Agenda. Thank you again, bro. George has been our best attacker, but why even playing when he is getting sold in January? Like, why hold Steve back again? I mean, Steve's not even on the bench, so we'll find out from Maresca what's going on, right? We'll see. But I know what you mean, man. You know? Like, I don't know. I want to try and find out some of the stats stuff, like let me try and put on the Sofa score stuff, because I want to see like the average team positions of the team to kind of understand what the game plan is now against Cardiff. Give me a sec, boys. Properties. Yeah. One sec. Let me kind of just like fix this up, because I want to try and understand what I'm seeing with this nonsense of this game. Because where's like the average flipping positions? Because it feels like everything is just hella negative right now. God damn it, where is it? Where's average position? Why is it so flipping odds? Line up, I think that's it, right? Line up. Okay, average position. Okay, which one is us? Isn't that funny though, like when you look at the average positionings? Both teams look exactly the same, right? I need to kind of figure out which is which now, which is funny. Is that Gittins? Yeah, that's us and that's them. Both teams are cancelling each other out like crazy. Look at the average position, bro. It's literally like for like. It's mad. Bro, it's so mad. Tosin, Badia, Hato. Look, in these areas here, don't exist. You see all these areas here? Nah, he's not allowed to cross them at all. Where's like Gittins just like doing his own thing? Gu spread about. Tyreek. I mean, you know what? I feel for the wingers, man. I keep saying, if you don't have Hato higher up here, look at the reds. Look how deep this brother is. Can you see that red zone here, that red spot? Yeah, that's like where that's the area in which he's affecting the game most. Ah, bro, I don't know, man. Jeremy, how much I'll be paying for Bernardo's wages? Listen, I think January, you cancel that loan in January. It's starting to feel like that. Real talk. Eunice, honestly, I'm a bit tempted to turn the match off and do something else. Honestly, bro, I would not blame you. You know, I feel like I could even stop the stream myself because of how boring this game is, if I'm keeping it real. We are seeing some subs though. It seems like Maresca's not happy with something, because Joao Pedro and Garnacho, double substitution. So I'm guessing Boronorte's off, because he was pretty awful. And is that, who else is that? Is that Gu? Okay, Tyreek, yeah, Tyreek and Gu. Alright, so Boronorte remains on. Fair enough. Tyreek and Gu. Even if the board superly sack Maresca, who would be the coach to take over? Honestly, it seems like it's set up for Rossinia or someone, right? I mean, you'd have to force someone like him to come through, realistically. George was our best attacker and he's taken off. Bro, I would have taken off Boronorte and I would play Tyree George in this position. I don't know why that wasn't the case then. I saw nothing from Boronorte at all in that half. And I'm surprised he's on the field still, if I'm keeping it real. Completely surprised. Yes, man. Big up. Appreciate you being here for us. Yeah, thanks. I'm doing it for you guys. Real talk. Manoj, do you think Maresca will ever change his tactics? I feel like he doesn't play to the strengths of the players and it's always about the system compared to Pep, who has a balance. Yeah, I think Again, there's so many like layers to this type of talk, right? Because Maresca might feel like he has to kind of coach the basics again before he can kind of improve things, which maybe could be a fair point. Could he maybe argue that he's got certain profiles he's not feeling? I don't know. It's a weird one because we work in big games. We work against teams that give us space. But then there's a lot of other games that we just don't make sense in, realistically. And I feel like the tweaks you're mentioning, just offering a bit more offensive freedom. I think that's what I just want to see a little bit of. Like, you know what, you guys, I would happily kind of go for it with a bit of risk, get whatever leads, and then play this boring stuff to kind of seal the game. I would happily do that. I remember Mourinho, when we won, one of the reasons why we had 15 goals conceded that season, people forget, is that once we had the game bagged, we would just play to keep the ball. That's all we did. We would play to keep the ball, and it worked for 38 weeks in the Premier League. And that's the reason why, you know, we weren't constantly like on the back foot defending crosses and shots from teams. No, teams couldn't get the ball against us because we were just keeping it once we had the leads. People used to call us boring back then under Mourinho. Sideways, this, that. But that was the key behind it, to be honest with you. And I wouldn't even mind if we even did similar things like that, bro. You know? It shows a bit of an adaptation at least. Oh, see, Drow, he does those nice things, making sense of difficult passes. He doesn't get enough credit for, in my opinion. Bro, Norte, is he going to be... Bro, Tyreek went off for what? Went off for what, man? Bro, the problem is not Maresca. The quality is Badiachil never plays a foot. I get it, but I just can't always say it's the quality, man. I just feel like, unless you have like the best players in the world, I just don't see how they're going to make the system beautiful, to be honest with you. You know? I just think it's the type of game where, you know, what are you really doing to empower the players? You know what I mean? You know, you're playing a tactics off where the wingers are still 2v1. I know it's League One, but I'm not expecting Gittins to constantly beat two guys for fun. And what's he doing with the ball then? I mean, Mark Hughes, the only guy inside the box then. So, you know, I just feel like we just deny our own possibilities because we're just so used to hiding behind the system. You know, like look at this. Why are we not even pressing them high now? You know, just waiting for moments for the turnover to do transition. It's like the only way. Santos. Bruno is actually baller if he plays well. Yep, George should have stayed. Yep, yeah, we used to park the bus. Nah, not even like that. Not even like that. You know, people act like we were just playing Cantonastio tactics all season. We didn't do that under Mourinho. We didn't. Yeah. What Mourinho did, actually, that people forget, and you don't actually see most managers do it today, but his first 7 games or 6 games of the season, he wanted to teach the team how to defend. That was the important thing for Mourinho. It wasn't about attacking and doing all that stuff. It was teaching the team how to defend. And once he was happy with what the team did, then he gave them freedom. And that's when you started to see that run in December, when like Robin and Duff were getting goals for fun. We were bagging 4-0 here, 3-0 there, you know. Like I remember that because back then I was at every single game, home and away. Like that is like part of my childhood, that era back then. Badia. Joao Pedro putting in some work, putting some pressure on whoever that guy is. Because Ganacho get there? No. Mano, I think a balance between control and individuality is required, 100%. And Maresca is too obsessed with control. For sure, in the big games, it makes sense. Yeah, in the big games, it's our weapon. But like, it just doesn't make as much sense in games like this. But you don't have to, you know. Like our team cost us $1 billion, for God's sake. Every summer we're signing players for fun. For like, what is the utility? It's just like a case of diminishing returns at this point because you're not even utilizing them for the skill sets you're buying them for. That's what I don't get. Like with how we use wingers, why not just use wingbacks at this point, realistically? You know what I mean? Just have a wingback there. It's like I've always felt like we use the wingers like wingbacks and then we're using the fullbacks like attacking. I don't know, man. So you like look at that to try and play through. We're resorting to these types of balls against flipping Cardiff. You're telling me like we're not good enough to be doing 3+1 or like just a 3 of like Kais. Oh, fuck off, man. That was saved by Joao then. Buonanotte. Nice control of the left foot. Best run so far. Oh, the pass. He's run out of steam again. This is not what the club are offering Maresca, bro. Mad. Joao. Moises. Gittins. Oh. Crazy. Inside. Back inside. Come on, can you get out your man? Can you go on the byline? You're coming inside. Oh. Falcao needs more confidence. Maybe. I mean, listen, he's not a terrible player. But I guess it doesn't help when you're kind of ostracized this much. And like when you have like sporadic minutes, it's hard to just kind of be switched on and be ready to perform, right? You know, you got nerves, expectations. You know, it's just like, I get it. There's no momentum behind yourself as well. Fair enough. Because it also looks like this is a guy that hasn't kicked the ball in 1 month, if we're keeping it real. Now, like, real talk, when is the last time that Buonanotte actually played a game for us? Like, it couldn't have been Lincoln City, right? Because I swear has it been like a month since he's last played? Has it been a month? Falcao, outside, come on, that's a good ball! Oh, that was the moment to seal the flipping game. Oh, Garnacho, man. Oh, he's just so high volume, this guy, isn't he? He's just so high volume, bro. You know? He's just so high volume. Look, he's there. Perfect ball from Buonanotte. Oh. But now it doesn't make sense because Buonanotte, bro, for Leicester City, he ended the season strong. And he played like quite a lot of games last season in the Premier League. So it's not a case of him being some import from abroad that can't hack it. Maybe I got to have a bit of grace and it's like he's not kicked a ball for us in like how many weeks. So his last game for us was against Carabao. So the last time we saw Buonanotte was against Carabao, you guys. Carabao was the 5th of November, by the way. No, I'm getting this wrong, surely. Now, he played against Atalanta. He came on, right? No, he didn't. Okay, Garnacho, come on. Score. You got to score on this game today, my guy. That's it, come on! Oh, it's a bit better, boys. Gittins. Action point. Santos, can he spread it wide to Garnacho? No, Gittins. Come on, inside. That's what I'm waiting for. Ah, that's a bit better now. That's a bit better. But like I'm saying, I think his last game... Bro, I think his last game was literally Carabao. That's the last time that Buonanotte had any involvement in the game. And he came on in the 71st minute for Joao Pedro. So, in like this is his first game in a month. It's his first game in a month. So maybe, I don't know. Is that some of the problem right there? But yeah, if we don't score in the second half, then I don't know, man. I really don't know what to tell you. This is the striker, the big guy. He's their top scorer, this guy. He's their top scorer. The 6'5" Dane. Gittins. Oh. Moy. Ah. Crazy. Jorgensen, that's what you can do, my guy. But what was Hato doing, bro? That was funny. Just like going straight to the man then. Blocking him off. Oh, this has to be the time we score. If it's not, it's embarrassing. Yeah? Goods. 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 That's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for that error to come from Cardiff, and it finally came. That was it. The football forced the error finally. Yeah, that's the moment. Look. Look what a mistake to make. That's insane. Norte assist Garnacho. Look at that mistake, bro. That is shameful. Norte, yep. Good weighted ball to Garnacho. Nice finish with his left foot. Is that 2 left-footed finishes now for Garnacho? I think so. 2 left-footers now. Just as I say that, Garnacho scores. Yes. You know Luvulan. J-A-R Nacho. Yeah, Lola. How the hell have you made a mistake that pathetic? I'm sorry. Like, there was no pressure on you. No one's pressing each other in this game. And he just gave us free possession then. That's insane. Insane. And even we're good enough to take advantage of that moment. If you want to give us a meal like that, we're going to wrap it up, right? Hopefully now Cardiff realise they're a League One team and they, you know what I mean? Badia. Ooh. Norte, nice touch. That's better. Action Pung, step up. Gittins, back inside. Santos is just play one of those easy type of games, right? You just have to be in the right position, work a lot, win a few tackles, and play the ball sideways. That's it, really, innit? Come on, Garnacho. Come on, Gons. Come on, Joao. Oh, it's back behind him. Is what it is. Bruan. Can he take a shot? Can he force it? Oh, that's better. That's better from Norte. Second half is looking better for the kid now. Risey. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I'm smiling now. Bro, I was literally doing everything in my power just to stay awake after that first half. I'll keep it real. But Norte, now, you know what? It's like, it's his first 45 minutes in 1 month. You know what? Is he now starting to... It's the muscle memory kicking in for Norte now in the second half. It might be. He's looking good now. First half, you guys, I'm not going to ignore that first half because he's looking good in the second half. It don't cancel out. But he's looking better. But like I was saying, I'm not going to keep rinsing the point out. You must be sick and tired of hearing it. But the fact that it's his first game in 1 month, you know what? Now I can kind of understand some of the rust in the first half because, you know, when you're just like training, you're not even playing for the under-21s. You've got no match experience. Like, you're going to be rusty, bro. Like, you're just going to be rusty. That's how it works. It doesn't matter if you are a pro. You're up against other pros. You're not up against guys in the park. So it's going to matter. Yes, JC Needy, I'm telling you, that approach to games by the players is a big part of the problem. Chelsea need proper players, not the mid players we recruit. All right, give me an example of like proper players that we need to introduce to the team. Give me that example. Like, JT, let me know, like in the chat, what type of players you think elevate what we're trying to do here. I mean, if you guys saw one of my videos talking about solutions to low blocks, I got a vision for next season. I don't think I'll see it. But I'm kind of thinking in games where you're using 3-2-4-1, my solution is, I think, to elevate this, you probably have Palmer and Esteval behind the striker. Then you have Kenda on one flank, and you have whoever your left winger is on the other flank. I think that's the only way that could make sense, in my opinion. But then it's like, okay, if you're going to like have that, then you need to have like DMs that are like eating up everything, right? But it's not impossible, you know. But that's the only way to elevate it, in my opinion. That's it. Back to Jorgensen. Yeah, Jorgensen is where Sanchez was like 2 years ago. Yeah, he's really, really behind with the passing. Like, I thought he was known for the long kicks as well, so... Okay. Cardiff. That's it, come on. Oh, I couldn't even dive. Fair enough. Okay. Our turn to defend now. Feels like the game's opening up for maybe more counters and transitional moments now. Ball in the box, easily dealt with by Tosin. Pedro, that's it, win it. Willock. Okay, corner. Okay, Sterny Nini. As with all Pep teams, our current setup needs cerebral players that are high on confidence. A lot of the underperformers either have low IQ or are lacking belief. I hear that. I hear that. And you're right, you know. And I think those cerebral players are exactly why City signed Sharky and Reinders this season to add to your Dokus and your Silvers and your Fodens, you know. And then they make sure they have big guys at the back that can make up for the you know, the technical prowess over the physicality up front. I think that's one of the differences too. Oh, terrible shot. I mean, I'm happy that Cardiff are like lacking some real conviction right now. It's what it seems like. Keeping our line strong. 14. Is he going to play a cross? He's going to play a pass. Oh no, that was a little bit of a teaser. This is why I miss Sanchez, because if that's Sanchez, bro, if the guy just claims it in his hands and all that danger's gone. Like, Jorgensen is clearly going to get replaced by Penders next season, right? Mike Penders also eats this type of stuff up too. He punches it away. Oh, he got a bit of contact in the back of his head. That's going to be... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got a bit of contact then. Neto and Gusto. Okay, the big boys are on. Gittins is off. Hey, does this also say something about how Maresca views a squad he has? I mean, he's had to turn to all the big guys to come on to get this game sealed up. You know, I think, Mark, I've always felt like this kid needs a proper loan. Sunderland was a stupid loan. I mean, he was the type of guy where if Ipswich wanted him, I think he should have gone to Ipswich, or he has to play a season of football somewhere. Like, he just screams, I need more game time in his game. Okay, Bro Norte is off, 60 minutes. Gusto attacking mids. I mean, that's like the only options we have, though. It's not like we're going to bring on any, like, Cobham guys. They're all playing the under-18 game, right? So, okay, let's see what's going to go on. Joao Pedro, look how deep he is. I don't even blame him for trying that idea, to be fair. You got to do something. Okay, so Gusto in midfield. Yep, Neto. Achimpong. Exactly. Maresca needs better players, not these scrubs. But I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm hoping once Luch Maresca turns to, you know, I think the only thing that saves what we do with our really uninspired attacking play, I'm still waiting for Esteval, Palmer, and Joao Pedro together. That's literally all. That's all the team has. Like, I always feel like your best players should play together. And I feel like that's the attack that I need to see more of. I feel like we'd see a big difference in terms of how we break teams down, to be fair. Hato. Okay, Prodigy Strasbourg have better strikers than you. Yeah, for sure. They do. And I don't even know. I mean, maybe a loan to Strasbourg could help him as fighting for a spot there. Fair enough. He's going to learn a lot playing against those French defenders, right? But I don't know, man. I feel like this kid needs... He needs like a championship type of loan, realistically. And he should have got it at least like a year ago. Not going into next season, now getting a loan, you know? Nick, do we think this could be a message to the board from Enzo about the squad? Potentially. I feel like all the heavy hitters have come on to kind of get this game secure for us. I can't ignore the fact that Maresca's made those subs, right? I mean, again, his point stands of why he's a bit reluctant to kind of rotate as heavily, because maybe he knows that the guys behind, you know, when Tyreek and Bro Norte and all these lot, like, I don't think they're the players for this type of football. Neto. Good touch by Neto. Good, very good touch. Low-key, Neto is like one of the strongest wingers that I've seen play for us. Like, he is, like, his upper body strength is mad. When he shields that ball too, and yeah. Come on. I just hope we can at least create one opportunity for Joao Pedro. Oh, no. But Tolson's got this. Surely you got this, man. Look at this. Nah, never. Salek, that's his name. Okay. I feel like Cardiff like really losing a lot of, yeah. That's it, Santos. Oh. Llewellyn, yes, it's a League One Cardiff, but let's not forget, yep, they're at home, cup tie, quarter-final. It was probably more difficult than a Brentford Fulham, for sure. I mean, you have to respect the fact that they were going to play their game as well. I mean, obviously, I was expecting it, to be fair. I kind of expected this type of game. I was just praying that it wouldn't be the case. Not enough quality, lads. Sometimes I wish this type of football just like remained in Spain, because I feel like it suits Spanish players even more. Like they just have like a nice rhythm and flow in Spain. Like I always see like fast team combo moves and stuff like that. I'm just like, nah, I like Spanish football. Wow. No, Gusto. Get these brothers mixed up all the time, man. Gusto. Okay. Okay. Gusto. 3 for 3. Pagan over here. Are you guys noticing how like teams of this level kind of beat themselves when they play against the big teams? Like they've made, like this is what you have to do. You just have to force these teams into making mistakes to give you the game. I just don't feel like we've done enough to force enough mistakes, to be fair. Come on. Oh, it's just into the feet and it's off balance. Oh, come on, man. Come on, at least get 2 goals today, you guys. Please, at least. Almost an own goal. Yeah, we can't shoot. I mean, Esteval needs a game, hundreds. That was, yeah. I don't think Gusto could believe it, to be honest. But it's a shame that I can never see like Pedro in those positions, because he has to like drop deep so someone can make the running behind him. It's like, ugh, come on, shoot, goal. Oh. Garnacho. Come on. Good delivery, Neto. Come on. Neto. Ooh. Near posts. Next goal, please. Gusto is becoming the new Gallagher. We just can't have this at a club this big. You have to explain that Gusto Gallagher comparison, bro. You're going to have to explain that, my guy. Please. Hard worker. Our players in games don't shoot with venom. That's why, yeah, you're noticing the body positioning. Like, how many times are players receiving balls? The ball's, like, caught under their studs. Like, no one's set up to take a shot properly to generate any power. That's been, like, one of the annoying details in this game, actually. I'm glad, like someone's noticed that. Oh, that's a terrible ball, man. That's crazy. That's not good at all. I'm sorry. How are you not getting that pass right to release him then? It's just like if it wasn't for that diabolical possession giveaway from Lawler, I mean, this would still be 0-0 realistically, you guys. Let's keep it real. This would still be 0-0. Santos, man. I don't think it's been all that today. I gotta be real. He's not strong enough as he has to be at the moment. But it's normal though. Oh no. Well done, boys. Well done. I mean, that was a mad header, I have to say. Mad header. That little Van Persie diving header of life then. I feel, yeah, mad. Can't lie, that was a bit of a mad goal they scored against us. That diving header. Ooh. That was a bit of a mad goal, I have to say. No pressure from the cross, and that's it. You're just inviting it then. I'm surprised that the Bulls, again, you know, they're playing a quarter-final game. They're at home. They're going to throw men forward. They're going to take risks. Terrible touch, Garnacho. Awful touch from Garnacho. Step overs now. Flipping hell, man. Cardiff. Nah, this is insane. Wow, this is insane. How the hell is Torsten just jogging, hoping the attack and misses the ball? Concentration, intensity levels drops, you know? When I don't know, man. I just saw Santos in a moment, just looking a bit. He's been a bit weak in the challenges in this game. He's come second quite a lot, which isn't helpful. We have momentum, exactly. Not doing enough to get the second goal though. But I mean, this is what I mean, man. I mean, you play against teams in the lower divisions in this country. Oh, wow. Moises. I thought that was going to be the ball of life then. But yeah, you know, you play against teams in this country in the lower divisions, man. You need to make sure. You have to earn your win, put it that way. Mistake! Oh, no. What a save. That's it. Cardiff are just giving us moments to get back in the game. Oh. It's not Cardiff, it's Chelsea. Tell me it's the manager. Gusto defending. Yeah, Gusto loses his marker. Yeah. Exactly. But again, you're right, man. You're right. Stopping after we have a lead. No intensity, no momentum. Nothing, man. Like, we haven't done anything from open play to really test Cardiff or force anything. What a mad goal. What a mad goal, I have to say. Yeah, that perfect header. Perfect angle. Fair enough. Who's coming on now? Is that a sub? Is that a sub? I mean, chat, man. What's going through your minds right now? Nini, I told you, Garnacho has the second best goal threat in this team. Play consistently, he'll be great. I mean, listen, there was a moment where someone should have played a ball over the top to find him, and he hit it too long. Obviously, he's got the goal threat, you know, of course he does. But he's still too, like, high volume. I think there was a moment to even wrap this game up from him, right? Or was that the moment that came before the goal he scored? I even remember now. All that space. Oh no, too easy. Come on, get tight. Badia. Stop the... Letting him come inside. Oh, piss off, Chelsea. Nah, he should have played the cross. He messed it up. Come on, Neto. Neto. Gone. Okay, Joao Pedro in between the defenders. Neto. Can he get past his man? Coming inside. Inside again. Oh, man. Is that it? Garnacho. Okay, sideways balls. Joao, who's playing off him? Oh, Santos, Neto. Yes! Come on! Come on, Neto! Let's go! Come on! What a goal! Oh, what a goal. That is the first piece of Premier League quality I've seen in this game. And the other piece came from Cardiff's equalizer. This is the first Prem quality we showed in this game. My lords. Neto, what a goal from that angle. Pedro, superb hold-up play. Stabs it to Santos. And just clean accuracy from Neto, man. Clean accuracy. Oh, deflection. Okay, deflection. You got to take these shots early, though. You force your luck, no? Ah, yes. Okay, little deflection saved us then. It would have been nice if it was like clean connection, but that deflection gave it enough then to go away from the keeper. I think that's like, what, 6 goals now for Neto, right? This season? 6 goals. Come on, you guys. Focus up. Focus. Badia. Oh. Badian. Ah, mad. Oh. Because like after that bounce, it just had like so much like top spin and speed. Okay, all right. Is that Reese? No, Jalaba's on. Okay. Maresca's taking no risks, no bets. He's like, no. That's it. Here to get the job done. Semi-final books. Come on, Trev. Joao. Time and space. Santos. Does he get there? Yes. Badia. Hato. Is that the first time I've seen him there on that side of the pitch? Played. Gusto. Caught. Moises is there to sweep things up. Jalaba spreads it by to Neto. Neto on the right hand side. Oh my lord. Garnacho. That's it. That's a good play. Back to Badia. Inviting pressure onto us now. I mean, you'd like to think the game's sealed and done now, right? 2-1. That's it, played. Come on, boys. Ah. Bro, not one opportunity made for Joao Pedro at the moment. Anyway, that's it. Caicedo, always good. Never dips. Like, reliable 7-10 performances at a minimum. Santos, spread it wide fast. That's it. Garnacho, come inside, take a shot, please. I just want to see something different. Oh, unlucky. That's it, Tosin. Pass it to Badia. Moses. Now we're just keeping the ball now, frustrating Cardiff a little bit. Ah, Neto asked a lot from that. He wasn't even looking, bro. Come on, Neto. Wasted that, man. Not even head was down when you're making that pass, bro. What's going on? Come on, boys. Time to shut it down. This is the main problem with Maresca for me. You can't be subbing defenders into the game. They're not used to the pace of the game at all. And he takes off the best defender. I mean, I get it. You know. And you're right. You know, defenders always need a bit of time. Okay, Cardiff, wide again. I just keep noticing that we keep conceding goals from that left-hand side at the moment. But maybe that Atalanta game is like still in my mind right now. Moises Chalobah. Come on. 1 minute left with normal time and extra time then. Perry who? Perry Young. Come on, boys, don't mess this up now. Badia all the way back to Jorgensen. Taking the ball far away from Cardiff then, which buys us a bit more time. Okay. That's it. Launch long. I mean, that's just gone to waste. But Moises is there to wrap things up. Nice little touch from Joao Pedro. Nice bit of quality that was lucky. Nutmeg, it's poor. Okay, 5.5 minutes left. Willock. Oh. No, 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 never, never. That's it, Joao. Win the free kick or keep the ball, something. Goods. Badier's been a poor defender, no way good enough for us. This game is going to depend on our mentality, yeah. Benmar, yeah. Nini, how can I contact you to speak about starting some content creation? Bros, shout me out on Twitter, man. Or my email address, which is also on my socials. Poor. Ah. I was hoping, man. 5 more minutes and this game's over. Come on, let it end. Let it end. Then after that, we got 2 long-ass games back-to-back. Newcastle and Aston Villa. That's going to be interesting. Come on, please. Kill the game, Gans. Yeah, Llewellyn, man. Yeah, you got it right, Garnacho. You got to release him in those positions, though, man. You got to find him. Give him a bit of space. Let him run towards goal. That's it. Garnacho's first brace at Chelsea Football Club. Good play from Pedro. Nice assist then. Good touch, Garnacho. And that's a better finish. Do you see how he just takes it out? His feet, opens his body up, and it's a nice little deft flick over. That's a nice... That's a finish that I'm hoping becomes just like a mainstay in this guy's arsenal, you know? Like, he's got the ability to be consistent with his shooting. Like, he definitely does. He finds himself in these areas a lot. I mean, you know, it's just about him finding more consistency and not being so high volume. But he's got potential. He's got potential, Garnacho. That's it. Game over then, boys. Yeah, that's it. Second half is what we needed. Now that's simply lovely. The scoreline does not show our stress levels this game. Now, I want to forget about that first half ASAP. ASAP. But I watch a game like this. I need to think about 5 things learnt now, you know? You guys, in the comments, what are like 5 things you learned in this game? Out of curiosity, what are 5 things you learned? What was that? Badia. Come on. 30 seconds left. Come on. Neto and Garnacho are most consistent wingers by a lot. Yep. Yes, thank you, Chris. Blues Brothers rolling 3-1. Let's go. We'll have to make that a thing. Blues Brothers, man. Blues Brothers, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's end the whistle now, mate. Game's over. It's done. It's dusted. Have it, Gusto said. Oh, chest control brought down, and that's it. Semi-final time, baby. Let's go. Second half, yeah, a lot better. Credit to Cardiff. They did their thing today. They looked to play. You know, we've seen worse teams, yeah, come at us, being negative, sitting back doing F4. But and looking to pick their moments, but at least Cardiff tried to play from the first minute to the last minute. So if you're a fan that's watching them today, you're going to feel proud of their performance. You know what I mean? You'll feel proud because we score from a mistake and we score from a counter-attack at the end. Let's keep it real. But that's it. Semi-final time, boys. Adrian, I learned that Gittins and Hato are Premier League ready. Santos needs to make his presence felt in these types of games for sure. Your 5 things, JT. And like I said, JT, like message me on Twitter or my email, ninifc@hotmail.com. The squad depth is not as good as we hoped. We can see why Maresca loves Neto. Maresca needs to adapt for sure. Santos better than Enzo at the moment, you think? 5 things done. Badia is terrible. Badia is terrible. Badia. Badia is terrible. Okay. Yeah. No key passes, error leading to shot. I mean, once upon a time, I remember like all the hype around Badia when he was at AS Monaco and how he was like one of the second comings, right? It's just like, what happens to that type of confidence that you was showing when you were like 17, you know? I don't know, man. But I think sometimes when your development's just interrupted by so many injuries and when you're not the first choice at the club you're at, it's like, you know, has he really improved since we've signed him? I don't think Badia really has, to be honest with you. Do we still rate Gittins over Neto? I mean, to be fair, other than the goal that Neto scored, I don't remember him doing too much, to be fair with you. Maybe I'm being a hater. No, he made that chance as well, right? Who did he find? Who did Neto found? Did he play that ball in behind to find Gusto, actually? I can't even remember now. Bro, you guys, who did Pedro Neto create that big opportunity for in this game? Okay, I was impressed with Caicedo. I think he was probably our best player today. Like, the only guy who showed real top-class quality, you know? No one could touch him. Yeah. Clear today. And obviously, Garnacho took his goal as well. Obviously, he helped win us the game, but I just feel like in terms of a guy who maintained his quality and standards, I think that was Caicedo, in my opinion. Lavia, bro, who knows? 5 things is Maresca was showing the teams he does not like that. That's why he's put them up first half. It's another, bro. I think you typed it like one hands, but you made that comment, didn't you? I think you typed with one hand then. Okay, I thought Action Pong. Yeah, he looks alright. He looked good. He looked good. Badia needs more game time. He has been brilliant. Yeah, he has. You know, I thought against Forest, he was quite good, you know. But he just needs too much, game time to find his rhythm, basically. But I don't know. I think Gittins as well. I feel like if Gittins played with the second half lineup, if I'm being honest, I think he would have done a bit better. Obviously, he got subbed off quite early. Actually, no, he had a bit of time. He had a bit of time, but he's playing on the right-hand side. I don't know. If he... I don't know. I think it was hard because it was like, where was the options really for him? But the game was a lot more open for the wingers in the second half compared to the first half. I don't know, man. But you guys, I'm gonna have to bounce, keep things moving. I got videos to make, match reviews to release. You know the drill by now. So thank you to everyone who showed love with the super chats. As always, thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you for all the engagement, all the comments, and everything as well. Love as always, and hopefully you guys catch me on YouTube and TikTok later tonight. So love, my friends. Catch you in a bit.